What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I have another movie review. Manny. They had requested, to watch a film called Gamyam. Hope I said it right. And basically, it is roughly translated to destination. So, we got two different characters. We have, excuse me. I burped. Sorry about that. We have Janaki. She is the main character. And then we have Abhiham, which I think is, it sounds like Abraham, but it sounds like Abraham. To me, it sounds like Abraham, but it's called Abhi, or Abhi. Abhi? I'm sorry I butchered that one. I know I butchered that, but Abhi, I wrote it down, Abhi, and then Abhiham, Abaham. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. So Janiki was an orphan. She had hardships. She grew up hard. She had a hard life, but she eventually, got a degree and everything, and serves as like a doctor. And she was a doctor. But, being paid this and that, she, instead of, luxury, she gives it to charities to help out. Now, Abhi, on the other hand, he is a rich boy. He is the son of a multi-million-dollar guy, and he likes partying and women. He had education in London. So, two very different people on two different sides. One day he meets Janiki and starts to... Janaki. Sorry. This is why I write characters' names down. Because I know I'm going to butcher the name. Janaki, and he goes attracted to her. And, his friends make a bet that, you can woo her and you can end up sleeping with her. Oh, I bet you can. She'll fall for you, always make the girls fall for you, and so forth. But as he gets to know her, he starts to fall in love with her. One day at his birthday party, she learns of the bet, gets mad, and goes. He takes her to the hostel, and they start to fight. They start to quarrel, and as they're fighting, an accident happens, leaving a young boy to be orphaned. Now, she's uninjured, but he has to go to the hospital so he can get, fixed up and everything. He soon finds out that she has left with the orphan, left to go back to her orphanage. And he goes to meet up with her thanks to a motorbike thief called Gali. Gaali. Gali. And, he goes on this whole road trip with him where he learns, this isn't okay. Yeah, I can see why. I see wow, She's very humble. She went through hell and back. Yet she still remains humble. She still remains dedicated. She loves her job. So, in the end, he does find her and to apologize. Because all he wanted was to apologize. I do love you. I fell in love with you. I'm sorry, that I did what I did. That was not my intent. It changes his perspective really, well, I'll give this movie a 7. A 7, I've seen the whole concept before. Guy falls in love with girl, makes a bet, girl finds out, they end up, this and that. And of course, he was rich, so he found out real hard how the poor live, But all in all, I'll give it a 7. So I'm not into romance movies, but it's a road film, he's going, I do like road films, hence Destination. Destination, it means destination life. In life, it means, where we go, she knew that all the hardships we go through are part of man, part of growing up, and he was just handed whatever he wanted, he was handed it, So destination through life, how you go about it, things like that. How you must be humble, how, because she would always give her money to charity, she would always do that, as if, to make it easier. I didn't have an easy life, so maybe me doing this will help you, have an easier life than I did, Um, I'm going to give this a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 because in the end, like he meets up with her, at the clinic, he reunites. Um, because it just so happened that Gali had met with her at the clinic, so he went to go. Abhai went to go meet up with her, and they're reunited. Um, like I said, I'll give it a 7. It was okay. Like I said, I'll give it a 7 because it was a very nice movie. Yeah, it was cliche and things like that, but it was a nice movie. I did like it. Gamyam. Am I saying it right? Am I saying it right? Because I feel like I'm not. Let me go on my phone real quick. Gamyam. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Gamyam. I feel like I'm not saying it right. I really do. I feel like I'm not saying it right. But yeah, Gamyam. Manny, thank you for this request. I do appreciate it. It was something to watch. Like I said, I'll give it a 7. I'm not really into romance movies, things like that, but this was different. This was a different kind of romance movie. Yeah, the typical boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, makes a bed, and, kind of like the 10 things I hate about you, which was based off the Chain of the Shrew, but it was good. It was alright. Give it a 7. I'm not always a big fan of romance, but aside from the romance, I did like what it was trying to convey because he did understand. Again, that's another cliche, but he did understand that not everyone's life is wrapped up in cotton wool. Not everyone has silver spoons in their mouth. That's not how it works. But I did like the movie. I did like the movie. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't have much to say about as much as the other movie reviews I have. This is very simple. Like what? It's going on like almost like 8 minutes. But like I said, it was alright. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. It is what it is. So Gamyam, folks. If you guys are more into like the symbolic, the symbolism of life, destination, things like that, then this is the movie for you. If you want to learn a lesson, this is it. If you just like romance and you're rooting for like you better go after, then this movie may be for you. So Gamyam is the movie. Manny, thank you so much for your request. Like I said, I'll give it a 7. And yeah, that's all I can say. So I hope you guys have a nice day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and that y'all be safe out there.